cartoons.
And more, make the doctor, fit and more doctor.
You're watching Examples Chernobyl.
Oh man, I know Martin Charlie's a bad dad. So, welcome back to our Father's Day week 2024. And I'm sorry you really missed the outburst for Dina. So, that's okay. So, today we're going to take a look at top 10 fathers and daughter movies.
Hey, you know what the secret that is? I'm a yellow skin character. Huh.
That's right. So, let's get started. Here we go! Woohoo! Oh!
There's nothing quite like
Hey,
Daddy's
your nose sounds a little pedantic, huh? I'm Bart Simpson. Nice to meet
and
you.
Today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 father and daughter movies.
I want you to be happy.
For this list, we're looking at films that feature memorable and
Come
sometimes
on.
complicated
You just hold the
father-daughter
camera like
relationships.
that.
You gave us that!
I know, and it is the worst mistake I ever made.
And while being a father to a little girl might not be vastly different than a little boy,
I know,
come with its own unique set of challenges. When those challenges
This
are
is
put
so
to the
honorable.
that's when the drama ensues.
All right, let me get this straight. So you guys are a thing. You guys are a couple, right?
Steve Carell.
No way. Break up right now.
Daddy?
Please don't call that.
Number 10, The Game Plan.
My name is Peyton. I'm your daughter.
Audiences may have grown accustomed to seeing Dwayne The Rock
No,
Johnson
not
playing the
that burst
charismatic
again.
meathead who could bust a few skulls and still crack a
Hey,
megawatt smile.
this is just recognized my own time. Easy peasy, Dwayne Johnson. I know that voice
But
of
in this 2007
Maui
Disney
from
comedy, he plays a
Rugrats.
football player
No,
suddenly
Maui
thrust into
from
the role of
Moana.
full-time
Then
father when his estranged 8-year-old
know.
daughter appears on his
Probably had a
doorstep.
mistake here.
Joe, looks like you got a rogue fan.
I'm not a fan, I'm just
no need to worry about that too.
Staring at.
This is still definitely the
Character evolves
chaos.
from a self-centered athlete to a man who can't live without his little girl.
We're gonna go out on the stage and we're gonna dance our tutus off.
And
He's
isn't that
such a
what fatherhood
wimpy
is all
right
about?
now. Still don't miss in my own time.
I want to come home.
I love you too, babe. I love you so much.
Number 9, Hannah.
You're dead. Right now. I've killed you.
Some dads prepare their daughters for the world by telling them about the birds and the bees.
Use your hands.
Others train them to be highly lethal assassins who can murder at the drop of a dime.
Well, you must be had a mistake here.
Well, I'm the fusion
In
of
this 2011 thriller,
Pamela
Eric Bana plays
and
a former
Holly.
CIA operative.
Still wonder
He
when
raises
you
his
miss
15-year-old
things out
daughter
my
to be
own
an
way.
efficient killing machine with one mission
Not
in
another
mind.
outburst
Destroy
again.
their enemies.
Tell me again.
Nur speaker.
Then.
Postcard.
Then.
What?
The address where we meet.
Wilhelm Grimm's Haus, Steffenstrasse 261.
You don't want to miss it on that Father's Day. That'll we won't be there next year.
After
Can you
living
believe
in the Arctic
this?
for several years,
I
the duo
can't
plans
really
to
about
rendezvous in
that.
Berlin and bring their adventure full circle.
This is absolutely the
This
chaos.
trip gives Hannah a brief glimpse at life as a normal teenage girl, though thanks to her father, she is clearly anything but.
Please tell your friends. I just wanted the keys.
Hannah! Should I let him go? As opposed to what? Yes, you should let him go!
Number 8, 3 Men and a Baby.
That's a baby. Oh, I know it's a baby. What's it doing there? It's sleeping.
A surprise baby doesn't have to be a burden. This is your
Oh,
first.
what a still cute little baby.
Yeah.
This is still cute.
Just ask Tom Selleck, Steve Guttenberg, and Ted Danson's characters in this 80s classic.
Still got the 80s now.
It's not my baby.
They play three hard-partying bachelors whose lives are suddenly thrown for a loop by the introduction of a doorstep infant.
I mean, for God's sake, somebody drops a baby off on your doorstep and you automatically assume he's mine? Look, the child doesn't look anything like me. I'm bigger and I have more hair.
Jack Holden turns out to be an unwitting baby daddy, forcing him and his roommates to transform from womanizers into doting fathers overnight.
I'm an actor. I can do a father.
There are other complications thrown into the mix,
Heroin's in the diaper pail. Baby wipes are in the cabinet.
like a heroin deal gone bad and the little girl's mother showing up to reclaim her. But genuine affection and sincere baby fever prevail in the end.
Oh man, it's still
Number
got the
7,
80s.
Crazy Stupid Love.
No. I mean our other daughter. Hello? Nana! Hi, guys. Hi, sweetheart.
In this smart romantic comedy, Steve Carell plays a man trapped in a midlife crisis after discovering that his wife is having an affair.
My wife is having an affair with David Lindhagen.
As he struggles to rebuild his life in the wake of their separation, his daughter also has to adjust to being an adult and all of the complications life throws at you.
Thing of my own.
That's mostly just because I was cold and wet.
Still wacky on my own.
One of the more pleasant complications comes in the form of Ryan Gosling's character, an irresistible playboy who also happens to be coaching her father in pickup artistry.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Their stories eventually converge, with Carell's character snapping out of his self-indulgence and into his role as a father.
Stay away from my phone. I don't even know you.
Number 6, Despicable Me.
Okay, girls, go play.
What do you do when you're a notorious villain who needs the sweet innocence of a trio of little girls to pull off your latest
Oh,
scheme?
Despicable
Well, naturally,
Me.
You adopt 3 kids from an orphanage and hope for the best.
I'm glad they came here for all now.
No.
In this animated hit, Steve Carell voices Gru, who initially planned on utilizing said girls to steal a shrink ray, but ends up growing attached to his new wards instead.
It's like my heart is a tooth, and it's got a cavity that can only be filled with
Oh, this is
He
definitely
slowly
hard
accepts the
now.
fun trappings and joys of fatherhood, including trips to ballet recitals and reading bedtime stories, all while trying to maintain his supervillain cred, of course.
And once the moon is mine, and I will be the greatest villain of all time.
Number 5, The Descendants.
I'm worried about my daughters.
In this critically acclaimed comedy drama, George Clooney
This
shakes
is
his perpetual
so
bachelor
sick.
persona and dons that of a single father struggling to raise 2 daughters while his
I
wife
have
is
no
in a
option
coma.
about this.
Gave you everything, man.
This is definitely
Good, happy home, 2 beautiful daughters.
now.
As Matt King, he's a lawyer
Whatever.
and father of a rebellious
What a
teenage
dweeb.
girl and a 10-year-old daughter with behavior problems.
A real good job you're doing.
In addition to the difficulties he's facing with his daughters, he must also wrestle with the knowledge of his wife's infidelity and the fact that she's not going to recover from her coma.
Her coma is permanent.
Jeez. Still wonder what that board
It's not gonna
from
make
about my dad.
As he adapts to a number of issues,
definitely a
including
good
some
one.
potentially lucrative acreage his family owns,
Scott
Matt also
Scarlett
has to learn how to
is
connect with his
evil!
of tragedy. Number 4, Dan in Real Life.
Is this yours?
Yeah.
Didn't think so.
In this comedy drama, Steve Carell yet again takes on the role of the conflicted single father, beset by the hazards
Dan
of
in
having
real
female
life.
children.
Still wondered.
I'm 17. Okay. You were so flirting.
As widowed dad Dan Burns, he appears annoyingly overprotective of his 3 young daughters.
By the way, you're grounded.
Oh, I'm grounded?
Yep,
For how long?
for life.
Dad, come on.
While contending with teenage romances and other family issues, he must also figure out how to navigate his feelings for his brother's girlfriend.
And that figures out.
So She
I know,
telling me
Bart.
that you're one of those
Oh,
widowers
need to
with
change
three
about that
daughters.
too.
Since this is a romantic comedy and all, it's not that complicated to figure out what happens in the end.
Plan to be surprised.
But at the center of the film is Dan's relationship with his girls, and how that affects the decisions he makes with regards to his life and theirs. Number 3, Trouble with the Curve.
Touch her again, I'm gonna rip your face off.
Whoa, hey,
Clint Eastwood trades in his curmudgeonly trainer and father figure to a rising boxing champ hat to play a curmudgeonly baseball scout and estranged father to Amy Adams' ambitious lawyer in this 2012 sports drama.
Dad, give me the keys.
This is my car, and I drive.
Give me the keys.
As a senior scout for the Atlanta Braves named Gus Lobel, Eastwood is accompanied by his daughter.
That old
on his
man is
latest
really
sailing
on the
mission.
shots.
Dad, I got it. Let me help. That's why I'm here.
I got it.
In spite of their strained relationship,
God damn it, Dad, talk to me.
his girl aids him in his quest to locate a suitable draft
Still
pick
got a
for his
reaction
team,
to
and
this
this gives
one.
the pair the opportunity to reconcile their differences.
You don't even like baseball.
I love baseball.
So definitely like
I
the
love it. I never even wanted to be a lawyer. I did that for you so that you would be happy with me and that you would approve of me and then maybe you'd keep me around.
Number 2, Paper Moon.
How come you're taking me?
In this comedy, real-life father and daughter Ryan and Tatum O'Neal respectively play
So
Moses
definitely
Frey
real life.
and Addie Loggins, an inadvertent con artist team who may or may not actually be related in the film as well. Moses is a traveling con man who happens upon Addie while attending her mother's funeral and is persuaded to deliver her to her aunt in another state.
You don't like me, do you?
No, I don't like you.
Along the way, the two literally become partners in crime, leaving a number of hapless victims in their wake.
Ray, I'm going to give you $24 and an extra $5 for just coming to my door. Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord.
They also form a close bond that neither had anticipated, and neither wants to break.
I told you I don't want you riding with me no more.
You still owe me
This is
$200.
clueless.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Daddy,
I am Sam.
did God mean for you to be like this? Or was it an accident? He hits him really hard, Dad.
Broken.
You want to talk about it?
So you
3 days to kill.
Just call you Ethan.
I think I like Dad.
You're in a good
Definitely, maybe.
I think I discovered who my mom is in the story.
I wouldn't change anything about
What
you.
a girl
Hair on
wants.
your head. Not for anything.
Dad. Love you.
Number 1, Father of the Bride.
Father of the bride.
Father of the Bride.
In this remake
really
of the
bored
1950 classic, Steve Martin plays George Banks, a loving father caught up in the whirlwind of Wedding Bells madness.
Wait a minute. A wedding coordinator? What's a wedding coordinator?
After his daughter returns from a trip overseas and announces her engagement to a man she only recently met, there's a mad dash to prepare a wedding, with George footing the ever-increasing bill.
Don't tell everyone how much it costs.
He told you, right?
$250 a head?
In addition, he's struggling to accept his daughter's new beau, as well as his future extended family.
I don't want to be in-lawed, especially the people who live in Bel Air.
But none of this really compares to what is probably the most difficult aspect of his daughter's wedding. Finally
Ooh,
letting her
this
go.
is definitely off the hooks.
Do you agree with our...
Well, I think that's it for all. Well, have a happy Father's Day, you son of a gun. Bye.
Bye guys. Thanks for watching.
Well, thanks for watching, everyone. Happy Father's Day!
Rocket.